All right.
Start making this money.
Next one.
Hold on. Can we get a commercial break?
Stanley, please sponsor us. No. You gotta.
Welcome back to The Real Spill with your girl, Patty Wade. Today we have...
I'm Courtney.
And I'm Maddie.
And today we're going to be doing a podcast Q&A. We have a couple questions and we're each going to answer the questions. And yeah. This is my first time doing a... How would I call it? A podcast with... Oh, and there's Zeke. Here you go. Talk. Speak. Don't eat it.
They can't see him.
This is my first podcast with guests, so I hope it should be fun. Y'all want to say how we met each other first?
Yeah.
Okay. Courtney, you gotta get in first. Courtney, you gotta get in the camera.
Okay.
So say how we met.
Wait, you have to start because I met you after.
Oh.
So we gotta go chronological.
Wait, we met at camp, right?
Yeah.
Why am I like forgetting? All right, so Evelyn and I met working, and
Oh, okay.
no, that's the camp name, not the location. Yeah, we met and we had literally such a fun summer trying to learn how to take care of kids.
That was not a fun summer. That was probably like, that was my first year working summer camp. That was not a fun summer. That was
Yeah.
Jayla. She's gonna watch this and she's gonna laugh. So that's how we met Maddie. How did we meet Courtney? The same way.
So I started out at the summer camp last summer as one of the interns. And then halfway through the summer, I became one of the lead counselors. And first, Avalon scared me. I was like,
That's
this.
what everyone said.
I was like,
I
this
just
girl.
don't understand, like, how am I scared?
I was like, this girl is mean. But then she
think
liked
it's my
me.
face.
But then she was nice to me, so I was like, okay, she's gonna be my friend, cause she'll back me up. As long as I'm friends with her, she won't be mean to me. And then we became besties.
Yep.
We had some wild times.
Yeah, I'm gonna insert a clip and y'all can see how much fun we actually had all together.
Oh gosh.
But we'll get into the questions. Maddie, you have them right?
Yep. Let's see. All right. Let's see. We'll ask the basic one before we get into too much. Okay, thanks, Week. Thanks. If you
Maddie
had
just flipped it on her shirt and me, you could just share
literally, if you had a superpower, what would it be?
I would have the ability to teleport anywhere that I wanted to, so that I wouldn't have to spend wasting time traveling.
I would talk to dogs. And it's crazy because we were literally just talking about like what dogs think. The reason why I said I would talk to dogs because my dog is he's not mean, but he always has like a what's that RBF face. So like I always want to know like what is he thinking and like literally what goes through his mind because like that went from a bougie dog to a country dog like in 0.5 seconds. So I just want to know like what he would think. What all dogs would think.
Do you think dogs like speak English? Like, what do you think their voices sound
what
like?
kind of like language do you think they speak?
Do you think they
Well-
speak the language of the type of dog they are?
I've seen some things where like people, especially for like Chihuahuas, when they talk to them,
They speak Spanish.
Yes, they speak Spanish. No, there's a video.
But not only that, there's the movies, the Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
Yes.
There's
it's like,
a video where this guy was like yelling at his dog to stop or like to be quiet, and the dog was just like kept barking, and then he said like silencio, and the dog like just looked at him like, how did you know?
we need to learn the language of our dogs, and then we can communicate.
Well, mine's supposed to speak French because
Then you gotta practice.
dogs. I don't know because I got poodles.
I feel like poodles are probably like English. I don't know, something bougie.
I don't know. My dog looks.
Well,
just
technically,
barks at
English
me all the
isn't a
time.
bougie language.
No, I mean like
proper English.
like teen crumpets.
So British.
British.
Yes, but English.
What would your superhero power be?
Honestly, I would want to talk to dogs too after you said that because my dog, he's only 4 months old and he's bad. So I would like to talk to him and tell him to
Now
be
you talk to her
better.
dog like it's a kid.
Do better. Yeah, I just have that mom voice right now. It's not working.
Look at him. He's so cute and innocent.
Yeah.
What's the next question?
All right, next question. If you won 10 million tomorrow, what would you spend it on? Honestly, that's.
I would.
Are we being serious? Like JoJo Siwa, like
Bro,
not like serious.
Hold
but
on,
like,
pause. Speaking of JoJo Siwa, have y'all seen her lately? Like that girl went from like a kid to like, what's up, man?
New content is explicit.
it's weird.
Like she's
not
not
for
kid
kids.
appropriate
It is
anymore.
weird.
Like it's so bad.
Not for kids
It's
anymore.
weird. She said, okay, like if you could have one phone call to heaven, like
Not serious,
like
not
not
serious.
like not serious, like who would it be?
Like holding a C4 can, wearing some like biker shorts that look like men underwear. But I would.
I mean, like
would
no
pay
hate,
off,
but like
I think I would pay off my student loans, and then I would take a trip to Bora Bora and never come back. I would change my identity too. I would change my name and everything. Like I would fall off the face of the earth.
I mean,
Like all honesty, I really
you know
would.
those TikToks? It's like, if I won the lottery, this is how you would know. Those have started to be a thing.
yep.
You wouldn't see me.
Yeah, honestly, I'd probably leave too. I'd probably be like, peace out, never see me again, buy a house,
you're
season
not
tickets
gonna
to
see me.
somewhere, yeah.
What would you do?
See me at
I
sporting
I
events,
would
that's about it.
I would definitely use that money to be a stay-at-home wife, and that way all my husband's money goes towards like the important things, but my 10 million goes towards whatever I want to use it for.
You could probably buy a husband for that.
What? Build a husband. Wait, what? Isn't that like a Disney show? It's like build how to
that
build a
is one line I
boyfriend.
will not cross. That is the one line I will not
Bro,
cross.
how to build a boyfriend? Well, how to build a husband?
I would invest the money so that I could get more money, and I'd also donate it to a charity.
I wouldn't.
Guys, she's single.
I wouldn't not. Yeah, I would just pay off student loans, move to Bora Bora.
I'll go to Bora Bora with you too, but I'm not going to spend all of my money there.
I'm not spending all my money over there. I'm just moving.
Tart will send you to Bora Bora for free.
Bro, I seen that.
Why couldn't you become a content creator sooner?
That's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to make some money.
Bora Bora right now.
Like I'm trying to make some money. What's the next question?
All right, next question.
Wait, what would Maddie do?
Oh yeah, she said
I
it.
said, yeah.
She would move off the face of the earth.
She'd move up. Yeah, sorry.
I would
Buy season tickets.
to
She's gonna buy season tickets to the Houston Astros.
Oh, 100%.
Would you buy a club? Like a little press
For all my
box?
friends?
Would you pay to go see Taylor Swift?
No.
Yeah, also, yeah.
Yes.
Hey, well, I mean,
I'm not paying to go see Taylor Swift.
No.
She better come on to see me.
Listen, I just want to be friends with Kylie Kelsey. So
yeah.
whatever price that costs,
I'm not paying to be friends with a celebrity.
I don't think she would actually make me pay to be her friend.
Friends with her, but
I want to be friends with her. I want to be best friends with her.
well, no, I mean Taylor Swift. No.
Oh yeah, no.
I wouldn't pay to see any celebrity.
No, I don't pay for them now. Why would I pay for them later?
Like, but if I could probably see one celebrity, I don't even know who it'd be.
I like to go see people for free.
Literally.
Okay, next question. Next question. This one's just easy.
Oh,
Okay.
it's gonna be all in the money.
He said,
He's gonna start whining.
What was your childhood nickname?
Oh, this is fun. So I have like,
I feel like you have a lot.
"Can you explain yours too?"
yes, I'll actually tell you how I got them.
Like I have no idea why your
so
name is
I
Patty.
have 3. He's like giving the bombastic side eye right now.
His eyes are bulging out of his head.
So I have 3. I have Patty, I have Pat, and I have Pinky.
Oh.
Okay, so Pinky is something that, and honestly to this day, my cousin and my great aunt still call me it, and I'm 22 years old. Like anytime I go over to my grandpa's house on a Sunday, it's, hey Pinky, how you been? And I'm like, I'm too old for that. But it's funny. And like as I got older, I was like, how did I get the name Pinky, you know? So basically when I came out the womb, my butt was just pink. My butt was the pinkest thing on I was a white baby and my butt was just so pink. So I was like, I'm calling it Pinky. I got Patty because, and I, for like the longest like period of my life until like I got in elementary school, I always thought my name was Patty. Until I was in kindergarten and the teacher said Evelyn, and I was like, who's Evelyn? Because I've always been called Patty. And so I'm like, who's Evelyn? Like, who is she? So then after I got to school, I asked my mom, I was like, why do people call me Patty? And basically what happened was when I was younger, I never responded to Evelyn when she called me that name. I always responded to Patty Cake. So that's how I got the name Patty.
Wow.
And then Pat is something that my aunt and Braylee call me. And then sometimes they call me Patty. Like, as soon as I walk into the house, they'd be like, Patty's here. And I'd be like, and they just started calling me that like last year.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so only time I get called
Those are
Evelyn.
fun.
Only time I get called Evelyn is like really like around y'all. Or, like, that's it. Or in like a professional setting. So yeah. You have any nicknames?
Mine aren't really fun like yours, but I have 2 main nicknames. Courtleen, which is just my names put together because sometimes people just can't say it for some reason.
Courtney?
Yeah, so like my middle name, so my name is Courtney Aline. Courtleen. Because I don't know, they just couldn't speak, I guess. I don't know, it's just, everybody calls me in my family. And then my cousin, who's like my best friend, calls me Cornelius. Which is so annoying, but like she's called me it for so long, like now it's just kind of stuck that way. So, no really exciting stories, just people are too lazy to say my name, I guess.
So, I have a few. So my name is Madeline. Go by Maddie, obviously. Wish it was my legal name, but it's fine. And then I also got the nickname Mads, M-A-D-Z, like from my dad's side of the family. So like they always call me that. Not really sure like where it came from. I think just, it's one of those like whatever the kids call
easier
you
to
type
say.
thing. Yeah. And then my middle name is Kay, so a lot of people say Maddie Kay.
Just K?
No, K-A-Y. But I tell
never knew
people
that.
K, like, it's K-A-Y, but I tell people all the time.
I would,
like,
if you
it's
would
just
have said that, I thought it would have been the letter K.
Yeah, Maddie Kay, and then my godmother calls me Maddie Moo. Again, don't really know why, but
Maddie Moo, come here, Maddie Moo.
yeah, that's one that I definitely don't like, but yeah,
Maddie Moo.
Maddie
That's
Moo.
fair.
I think it's just supposed to be like a cute thing,
That's cute
but
though.
you know.
Like, does she still call you that, or was it just when you were a kid?
Occasionally, still now. But it's more like a, hey Maddie Moo, how are you? Like a, yeah, like
So it's
a,
like the pinky thing. Like,
yeah, kind of. It's just been
pinky? Maddie Moo?
Yeah, the pinky thing is funny.
Maddie Moo and Cortleen. Cornelius.
Cornelius.
Cornelius is crazy.
It's either
That reminds me like of a like a superhero that fought in the water. like a sea superhero.
Aquaman?
Yes. yes.
What?
It's either Cornelius or Cornelius. Because she can't speak right sometimes.
Cornelius.
Okay.
I think I know somebody named Cornelius.
No, you don't.
I feel like I do.
There was somebody on the news yesterday named Thaddeus.
That's interesting.
I just didn't think those names existed anymore.
Like you be like that's
Someone
like
Are we gonna get canceled? Like,
like
huh?
There's someone named A B C D E F.
imagine what your parents had to be like smoking to name you the alphabet. That's one thing. I'm gonna give my kid a normal name. I'm not naming my kid no phone calls during the.
It's my mom.
Oh, tell her to FaceTime you so she can be in the camera.
Mom, you want to be on Avalyn's podcast?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She wants to know when you're coming so we can go clubbing
When's she coming here?
this weekend.
Shut up! I'm probably gonna be gone. No.
No.
One thing about me, I'm
Next
never
weekend.
home. I won't be here next weekend. Tell her to just come back for my birthday. How about
Just
that?
come. Although we're in July. Okay, I'm on a podcast right now. Can I call you later? Okay, love you. Bye.
All right.
She would have started pinging my phone, guys.
Next question. Let's see. What keeps you up at night?
Oh gosh,
TikTok. And
that's fair.
and that's so bad because in the episode last week I literally talked about social media and how like it burns my brain.
That's true.
And I can't stay off of it. Like last night I went to sleep at 1 a.m.
TikTok is so hard for me to delete. I delete
can't.
everything else. I just
It's
can't
like my
delete
guilty
TikTok.
pleasure, you know, like how
It connects me to the rest of the world.
like I feel like if I'm not on TikTok like the whole day, I feel like I miss out so much.
Yes, you miss it on so many new trends, and then people start talking to you about it the next day, and you're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
And I don't want to be one of those.
It's been me my entire life. You know Vine? I never watched Vine. I didn't know any Vines.
Mine is this child right here, this dog. He keeps me up at night. You have anything to say?
Megan in the microphone like a lick. And this is why I wish I could talk to dogs.
What keeps me up at night is
I can't take these back now.
I have
We gave him this.
anxiety.
High five.
Yay!
Another thing that keeps me up at night is the scorpions in my house.
That would keep me up too.
Sometimes I'm so scared that like I'm literally gonna get stung by one. Like when we first moved, I literally was like, man, I'm gonna get stung by a scorpion. So far I haven't though, but one day I am.
That little.
Didn't you say they were in your washer?
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you see
one
them
time I was washing clothes.
Oh,
One time I was washing. I'll show y'all after. One time I was washing clothes and a scorpion fell out of my clothes.
That's crazy.
What are your thoughts?
If
I'll
we
eat
gave
'em.
If we gave him his squeaker, he would be like,
I'll eat them. We should have got him a button that says yes.
You could just like throw them in a pan and saute them up. You could feed them to your chickens.
oh yeah.
My chickens are dead.
Oh no, I forgot.
Oh no. Oh no. All right, next question. Sorry, I gotta look. Okay. What did you want to be as a kid and why?
Oh gosh.
You go first.
All right, I'll go first. Mine, okay, honestly, mine is like crazy. So, as a kid, I always wanted to be a teacher. And I am not a teacher right now. And I am glad because shout out to all you teachers out there. You know how the world is. I wanted to be a teacher because I love kids, and yes, I was one of those people that did the whole like make your dolls be your classroom and you're teaching them, and I've just always been like the more mature person like growing up, and so I was always like, oh, let me help people, let me do this, and so yeah, I was like, oh, I'll go and teach, and then I got into teaching and realized what it was, and now I'm okay not being a teacher. Yeah, it's not fun.
I don't know how people relate.
Live life, love.
Oh, what do you want to be? Dog.
A dog. My dog.
I want to be. Don't even laugh. I want to be a trash man. I want to pick up trash for a living.
You know, that's,
You're joking.
I remember when I was outside one day when I was a kid. I was playing in the front yard, and they were coming to pick up the trash. And I said, I want to be one of them when I grow up. Riding on the back of a truck.
Hey,
I want to pick up trash for a living.
whatever keeps the bills on paid.
But why would I want to pick up trash? And then I seen.
It is an honorable career.
It is. We couldn't do it without him.
I mean, I definitely wouldn't want to do it. So the people that do it, thank you.
I don't know why I want to be a trash person.
Yes, that's crazy. I would say I had 3 things total. I wanted to be a princess, I wanted to be a pop star, and then I wanted to be a teacher. And now I'm in the middle of getting my teaching certification because I still want to be a teacher.
Yeah, my life. I took a completely different path. I don't even want to be a trash person no more.
Well, I have changed my major like twice, so.
I remember when I first started college, I should burp in it. It's so really loud. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, enough of that.
A brief intermission. Someone called my damn.
I'm sorry, what?
I said a bad word on it one time, and like my grandpa watched, he was like, "Why'd you cuss on your podcast?"
You should bleep it out. Like, beep, beep.
Or the dolphin noise?
I'm like a dying dog.
No. You need Ashanti to come on here and do impersonation.
Oh my gosh.
You gotta bleep that out.
Shout out Ashanti. We love and miss you.
No, literally, where is she?
For real. Okay,
Exactly.
back to the questions. These are some good ones.
You're right in the camera, please.
All right.
Sorry.
What is your biggest failure, and what did you learn from it? Starting out hot. What's your biggest failure? What did you learn from it?
It's a lot.
I know, honestly.
It's really a lot, but honestly, I wouldn't say it's my biggest failure, but I feel like it's something that I failed at is when I was applying to colleges senior year. And one, I didn't even know how to apply to college. I didn't know that you had to pay for college either. I thought college was free. I thought college was free. But like, so anyways, so I was applying to all these colleges, and then I was like, man, I'm finna get accepted to this. I got denied from every college I applied to. Like literally. So like I felt like that was like my biggest like failure moment is like because I didn't get accepted. And then like I hate denial. So like I was scared to go to my family and be like, oh hey, like I didn't get into any of these colleges, you know? But what I learned from it honestly is that it's okay to start off somewhere small because then at the end of the picture you'll end up somewhere big. Like now I'm at a university, you know? So I think that's what honestly I can take from it.
I would say my biggest failure has probably been just like my financial decisions in life.
I didn't think about that one.
I feel like I used to be like when I didn't actually have responsibilities, I feel like I was very good about not spending my money and, you know, whatever. But now that I actually have responsibilities, I always end up losing money somehow. Like I don't know where the money goes, but it always goes somewhere. And I'm a you only live once person, so it's very hard for me to be like, nope, can't spend that money today, gotta do it tomorrow. But what if I die today? You know, where's the money gonna go? So that's something. Exactly. So that's just something that I'm having to learn right now because your girl is financially challenged, struggling.
If someone asked me to look at my bank account, like if someone asked me, gun to your head, if you have less than $100 or you die, or however they...
Oh, I'd be dead.
I'd be dead.
I have less than that in my savings account.
Okay, no, I don't... It's okay. Like, the thing with me is, once like I end up, my checkings account goes low, I'll transfer money over to the savings account so I'm not saving money. So then like... I forget
Yes,
one time my savings
yeah.
account, I had a penny in.
Oh, I've been there.
Just to keep it open.
Yeah.
Well, no, mine always stays open because I'm a student.
Oh, that's nice.
So yeah. How about you?
Yeah, so mine kind of like what Courtney was saying, but like reverse. I have never been good with money, and like literally remember growing up, like I've worked since I was 16. So like I've always had a job and like single parent income, had to pay to go out with friends, had to pay for gas, had to pay for clothes and all that. And so like I've always been in the thought process of like making money to spend money and like never having enough to save and just like getting through whatever I was making. And so like even that transitioned into college where like there would be times where I would have to call my mom like in tears being like, please help me pay my rent. I don't have enough money to pay rent. And then like even at the very beginning of getting my car, like there were some times where I had to like borrow the money from my mom or like half of it until I got paid next.
Yeah.
Versus now being in my full-time job, I've like learned to be more aware of like, okay, I'm making this much amount of money. I should not be spending all of this money. Like I should be putting it away. And like, yeah, I bought my $2,000 dog, but I regret it a little bit, but I love him. So it's like one of those things where I'm more aware of like how much money I'm getting, and like I do have the opportunity to save, so I should take the opportunity because I'm more like aware of, okay, I have to spend this much for what is like necessary, like bills, my car, my rent, things like that, but then I still have a small amount that I can put away instead of going out to eat all the time, instead of going on trips and things like that.
Yeah.
See, that's all I got. Like, I had to, I used to always buy shoes. Like, I had an obsession with shoes. Like, every time, like, I was like Maddie. I started my first job when I was 16, the city. And, like, I would literally buy, every paycheck, I would buy shoes. Like, I didn't care. And it's like, now I can't live that lifestyle that I used to live because like I have all these expenses. And like one thing about me, like I don't want to be like living paycheck. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. Like when I get like older in my career, that's one thing I told myself. Like I don't want to struggle. But I'm glad that I grew up in the struggle because now I know how to survive.
Exactly.
You know.
Barely.
Yeah, I'm making it, but like honestly, like now, like I look back on like all the times like my mom would tell me like, you got gas money so I can take your little friend somewhere, and I'll be like, I'm a kid, what you mean I got gas money? And it's like now when somebody like asks me, like my sister, can you take me, you got gas money? Because gas is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
100%.
All right, next one. Are you an introvert or an extrovert?
I like to be at home, so an introvert.
Is that
right?
I always get them mixed up. Which
Introvert
is
is like when you're quiet to yourself. Extrovert
yeah.
is where like you're really good at just like going up to people.
No, I'm an introvert until I get to know you. Then like
You really think you're an introvert?
yes.
No, I feel like you're very good about just like
No.
talking to people. But
Like I don't like public speaking. Like for instance, I had to do a speech, like a little sermon at my church like 2 weeks ago. I was so scared. I was so scared. Like I was scared. Like once I get comfortable around you though, then I'm like, okay, we can be cool.
I've had to start basically like switching that because I am very much like introverted when you get to know me. Like I'm very quiet, kept to myself, but with my job and with like just growing up, I feel like I've become more extroverted where like I've had to go on the news and the radio multiple times. I've had to like talk in front of a large crowd, and so it's been like those times where I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. But then there's also times where I'll be talking to like all of the people in the office and my face turns bright red and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm so nervous, don't look at me.
Yeah, I would definitely say that I'm an introvert too, because I think it like kind of ties back just me being afraid like I won't be accepted. So like would rather not talk to you than me talk to you and then you like reject me.
Yeah.
Because like it stings.
That's more embarrassing.
Yeah, like I'd much rather just be alone than try to be friends with you and then just have you like completely shoot me down.
See, that's like I don't know how to make friends.
I think I'm like scared to be myself around people I don't know.
Until you get that look up in you.
Huh?
Until you get that look up in you. Alcohol.
Oh. I was like, Maddie, what is she saying?
Liquor, alcohol, a margarita.
I thought you were saying look up. I was like,
Like when we went to Las Cuco.
Oh, we're not
my
gonna talk about that.
Is that the videos you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
No.
Wait,
No. I think we're talking about two different no's.
Yeah, I'm very confused.
I'm just saying no all around.
No. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay. But yeah. Just, yeah, we're introverts.
Also, have you seen that video now that y'all probably have? Y'all are on TikTok. The one where it's like the person saying what they're actually saying. Like it's like, what did they say? And they're like, this is what they said. Like they're talking for their like it's in like a different language. Like the language is like mumbled, and the person's like, "Oh yeah, didn't you hear him? They said they want a burger and fries."
Oh no, I haven't seen it, but I know what you're talking about.
Oh well, okay, it's funny. That's what it reminded me
The
of.
only thing I thought you were saying where they take one word and then they tell you to spell it, and then you have to spell the other half of the word. You put it together. They're like, put those words together.
Oh yes,
You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about? No. I'm trying to think of one right now. Like I could, like, I can't think of one, but like they're funny.
it was like brick. Spell brick spell Rick.
Put a B in front of it. Spell Rick.
R-I-C-K?
Put a B in front of it.
B-R-I-C-K?
No, but you're supposed to like say it like.
Oh, B Rick?
See?
Yeah,
It's just because like the people that they're interviewing are just like a little.
Be real.
Like what I heard there was one I just watched and it was so hilarious. Like it was a black man. You tell he's a crackhead too.
Yes, I saw that video too.
I gotta find it and like insert the clip because like that was so funny. Because
I wish that was alive.
He was like, huh? Like he just looked so
He just
shocked.
did not get it, and he was like, "Spell the word."
Like he thought, oh. No, I thought I had it. I don't have it.
Okay, wow.
All right, next question. What is something you're most afraid of?
Y'all are gonna laugh.
I'll go first
Okay.
because I know this one. Just like this is real, so just know it's from my heart.
Okay.
Funny.
Honestly, I am content with if the Lord has the plan for me to just be that single like aunt to my friends' kids, but low key, I'm kind of afraid that like that's what's gonna happen, and I'll like never get married and never have a family. And it's like, because I already have, friends that are like getting married, starting families, and it's like, okay, I'm good right now. Like I don't want that now, but is it gonna be ever?
Yeah, like it's gonna come eventually.
And I'm a big component of like, I tell Caitlin this all the time, like, well, all my friends actually, but like the Lord's not gonna put something on your heart that like He doesn't have planned for you.
Yeah.
It may not be now, but it'll be eventually. But at the same time, is it actually gonna happen?
Honestly, I'm scared for that time to come.
Yeah. No, I think that is a very, very real fear. And
I can't see myself carrying a child.
well, maybe that means that you won't have one.
Not now.
That's not what it means.
Not now. Not definitely don't want it now. But I'm saying, like, when the time comes, I can't see myself carrying a child. Like, I can't.
So just adopt.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
Adopt, don't shop.
Maddie.
No, that's just for dogs. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. But no, I agree. I don't think that if it is truly something like deep in your soul, like you know, like that is something that you desire to be a wife, to be a mom, I don't think that the Lord would put that on your heart if it wasn't part of your plan. It might not be part of your plan the way that you imagine it being, but I think one way or another, that concept is going to be part of your plan.
Hopefully it's not soon.
Hey, in God's timing.
Yeah. Let me finish school first, though.
Yeah.
What are you scared of?
Goodness gracious, what am I scared of? I'm scared of a lot of things, guys. I think I am scared of never finding like the community or the group that is like lifelong, because I feel like throughout my whole life I've always had like a group of friends who I thought like we were going to be friends for the rest of our lives, and then
Something happens
and none of us are friends anymore, or I'm the one that's not friends with them anymore.
and then you see them hanging out and you're like, dang, I remember when I was this.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
And then like I'll have a new group of friends and I'll be like, finally, like this is the group. And then whatever time goes by and then we're not friends anymore. And always like eventually I start to feel like it's my fault. Like I'm the reason that I'm losing those people, even though I don't know like what I could do differently. And so like I'm just afraid that I'll never find the people that'll be my bridesmaids at my wedding, like my children's aunts and uncles, because I don't think my brother's ever gonna have kids, so
We'll be friends.
you can keep that in there.
We'll be friends.
I hope so. But yeah. Okay.
That's a big.
See, I was gonna say something childish. Y'all start saying like real stuff. Like I was gonna say I'm afraid of cats. Like y'all started,
real. You actually are.
but like y'all were saying like deep stuff.
You're also afraid of big dogs.
No, I'm not. I'm just afraid of cats. Like literally and truly, I'm afraid of cats.
No,
It's not a joke. You really are.
Like,
Definitely.
but like y'all were saying like deep stuff. Like I didn't really think that deep.
That's okay.
But yeah, I'm afraid of cats, and it's just because like when I had a dream, like when I was younger, of the cat attacking me for my milk. So now every time I see a cat, I think it's gonna come attack me.
For your milk?
I was a kid and I was dreaming, and I was walking down like this long hallway, and I had a milk, and like it was a cat.
Oh, you mean like a bottle of milk?
Yes, you thought like I meant my breast milk.
Wait, what?
I thought you were talking about like you were also a cat. Like in your dream, and the cat was fighting you for like your milk.
No. I was a kid. Like I was a kid walking down the hallway, and I had a glass of milk, and this cat seen me, and the cat didn't have no milk. So the cat attacked me in the milk, and I remember this dream so much. I literally got up screaming and told my mom, "The cat is attacking me." Like I was afraid of the cat. And so ever since then I've been scared of cats.
I wish my phone was alive so I could show you this picture. 2 years ago, my mom's cat attacked my dad in the middle of the night.
See?
Woke. I wasn't home, right? So I heard about this the next day because my mom sent this random picture of my dad covered in blood, and I was like, "What happened?" And apparently, she had like attacked him in the middle of the night. He threw her across the room because he didn't know what was happening, and he was screaming. And my sister thought he was like dying of a heart attack or something, and she ran into the room to see him covered in blood, not knowing what happened. This cat straight up like clawed the crap out of his eyeballs, his face. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah, see?
And now she thinks she's just the sweetest little thing. I'm like,
That's why I don't like cats.
They are.
I don't do cats.
They're.
Me either.
They are
That's why I'm afraid
devil
of them.
spawns. If I ever did see one.
Yeah.
That's some Minecraft stuff.
You want my cat? Hell no.
I was gonna say different words, but I don't
Okay.
Okay. Next question. Y'all ready? This is also kind of a deep one.
Deep thoughts with Patty.
Honey.
Well, I mean, I guess
like
it
funny
could be. Well, we did a lot of the funny questions.
Yeah.
I need to get serious for real.
Yeah, for real.
Okay, so going off of what Courtney was talking about, girlhood / friendships in your 20s.
Oh.
They never last.
They don't never
Wow, I
last,
have nothing
but-
to look forward to.
No. Like,
No, but like it's a real thing.
friendships with me don't last. And like I go back to I think it might be
Wait,
me.
what?
I think it might be me.
I think we've all
So
been
you just
there.
feel like they experience the same thing.
Huh? What'd you say?
I said, so you mean like you've experienced the same thing, not that friendships with you don't last, just in your experience.
Sometimes I think I'm the problem.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we all can agree, and I'm sure like majority of girls can agree that like girls are just sometimes hard to get along with,
Not-
and like
Girls can be messy.
yeah, no, girls can be messy, and like you have to find that group that fits, or then you have those issues where I'm sure every girl at some point has felt like it's me, I'm the problem.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, it's
Girl,
me, I'm
hi.
the problem,
Not
it's
only
me.
that-
It's me. I'm the problem.
I'm not a Swiftie.
I'm not either. I'm a
Like
Kylie
Swiftie.
Kelsey fan.
Okay.
She used to be a Swiftie.
She did.
Me?
Yes.
When was I a Swiftie?
In the summer, I'm not tripping. Let me insert the clip right now.
I
about singing at
promise you-
Northgate.
Okay, I just because I can sing along to old Taylor Swift doesn't mean I'm a Swiftie. Me and James had a running argument about this.
Who's that?
We can block that out. Beep.
But like, how do I say this? Like, I think girls, because even I do it, don't like facing the problem, like
Yes.
communicating the problem. You know
No.
what I mean? So that's like honestly and truly, that's why a lot of my friendships have ended.
Yeah.
You know, because like they don't, when you communicate it, the communication comes off wrong.
Yep.
So like.
Especially if it's over text.
Exactly, and that's
Yep.
where it messes up. Like even in my relationship, like I don't like I don't like face to face conversations. I'd rather do it through a text message
I'm so
because then my
gotten
feelings
better
don't get
about
hurt.
them. Yeah.
My feelings don't get hurt.
Fair. Yeah.
feelings get hurt either way.
Yeah.
But like I haven't really found like I have found friends like y'all. And like that's like sad to say though, because like I can count on my hand how many friends I have, which is like sad.
Me too.
Like sometimes I wish like I had like more friends, but then honestly I'm like nah, because females curate problems and like it'd be bad.
I've always been to a point where like in high school I always had several different groups
You
of
have the
friends.
different groups of
yes,
friends.
and you couldn't hang out with multiples. Like
Yes.
That's
you had
what
to,
I don't
you
like.
had to figure out who you could
Yes.
invite to your birthday party, who went
Yeah.
well with who couldn't be there with another person.
Mm-hmm.
And that's always been like such a big stress versus like now all my friends get along and it's awesome. I mean,
I
you
hate
know.
to admit it, but even now,
But-
I still struggle with that
Oh, me too.
because like some of my
I mean, how many of my friends have y'all met?
the white. This isn't part of the video, but I'm gonna ask you that.
Well, I have some tea to tell you about that.
I'm sorry. That just made me think. But I've only met when I went to your friend's house. Mm-hmm. That was it.
I haven't met any of your friends.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of my friends have y'all met?
Well, I met Jayla.
My Scorpions.
What's the girl? What's the girl's name?
We know Tamaya.
Anyways, yes, I think you're very right about girls are just, and
Y'all met all
having
my friends.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Well, I've also known your friend. Well,
That's true.
you and Caitlin.
Hashtag small town vibes.
Nah, literally.
But
You're from Wacko, so.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut
from
you
China
off.
Spring.
But that's
I don't
not a
claim-
small world though, because like think about it. You knew Jay's brothers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And mom.
It's crazy. It really is
That's
crazy.
crazy.
But yeah, I think having the different friend groups, like even my other friends that y'all haven't met, even them, which like I feel like they know this, so I can say it, but like they don't really hang out together because they're just all so different.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I'm the one person that can hang out with all of them, even though they can't hang out together. And it's hard because that means I have to split my time between them, even though like I wish I could have girls' nights, but I can't because it just doesn't work. And so girls are just hard. I feel like a lot of girls can say that they spend a lot of their time crying in high school about boys.
I didn't. I cried about my friendships.
I said a lot. I mean, I definitely have some used to be friends who cried about boys all the time, but I feel like I cried more about girls.
Literally, sorry, I'm trying to pull this up. So literally, kid you not, my mom's friend in a group chat sent this today, and I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'll explain it. This is from 2012 when I was still in high school. This is from Facebook, and it's literally a post that my mom's friend said because I came home like devastated, crying over some situation with a friend. Someone hurt my feelings, someone got into a fight with someone. don't even, like, I literally texted and was like, I don't even know who this was about. And they didn't even know who it was about. But that was like majority of my high school was like crying about some situation. And like, even to this day, there's like people that I was friends with for a short period of time, not friends with anymore. There's people that I was friends with, and then they just are on different paths of life. No beef, no drama. Like, love them, just, you know, don't see them anymore. And then there's people like my sister Caitlin. She knows we've been off and on friends for like years, and that's just like, you know. So there's all different types of relationships, but at the same time, you have to realize, and like, it's just sometimes it's just hard, and like, even if you have 2 friends, that's better than having 10
bunch of
friends.
fake friends.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like, I think honestly, like, the friend, like you and Caitlin, I think that's like a good, like, relationship to have, like the friends, like, you know, you can get into it with, but then you're gonna bounce back and like squash it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think what my problem is though, like, honestly and truly, I've started to outgrow a lot of people. Like, and that's one thing that I'm starting to accept. Like, it's okay for me to outgrow, because we're not gonna be friends forever.
Yeah.
And like, it's a sad thing to say, but eventually, like, I'm gonna outgrow you, or you're gonna outgrow me. And
But that's also not necessarily like we feel like it's on us, but it's really not. Like, you're probably growing more in the right direction you're supposed to be
Than they are.
And
'Cause
so
they-
at that point in time, they're not healthy for you.
Exactly.
For your growth.
Exactly, and I think that's something that I'm like starting to realize, because I've outgrown like a lot of people I've been friends with since like middle school, high school, you know. And it's okay, because I'm understanding, like, you know what, like, we're not on the same path that we used to be on, you know, when we were younger. So like, that's something that I'm finally starting to accept. Like, you're here and I'm trying to go here. Like, we can't, you know,
Yeah.
we can't go in the same different directions, you know. Well, like, that probably don't make sense at all, but like, what I'm saying is, like, if I want to go this way and you want to go like the other way, like, it's okay for us to venture off, but I'm still going to support you in the long run. Like, no matter what, like, even if we do outgrow you, I'm still going to give you your flowers, you know, when it's due. I'm not going to wait till you're gone. You know, if that makes sense. Like, I'm still going to applaud you and all that. And I think that's honestly something that, like, people, like, I don't know, like me, if we stop being friends, I think my thing is, I expect too much from people. Like, if we stop being friends, I still want you to give me my flowers, because it's no hate towards you. We just outgrew each other. So like, the people that, like, I'm starting to know, like, if they didn't give me my credit, like, now when it's due, you like, yeah, I'm like really done, like, talking to you, like, if that makes sense, you know.
Well, and you should, and that's very telling of like who that person is. If y'all did fall off, if there was some outing, like, if y'all aren't friends anymore, if you just grew apart from each other, you should be able to still support one another. Like, if they get engaged, if they get married, comment, hey, congrats, happy for you. It shouldn't be this thing that, like, a lot of girls make it to be, where
Like,
it's like,
hatred towards each
yes,
other.
and it's
That's
like,
what it is.
"Oh, I can't believe this girl got married, she's so annoying," or like, she posts all this stuff, like, that girl was so rude to me, and like, you know, just no, there's no point in it.
Because, like, honestly and truly, like, that's what I have noticed. Like, y'all all know that the situation. And like once that happened, like, I seen more people praising that, you know what I mean, versus, like, for instance, I just got accepted into a university. No one praised that. I mean, the few people that did, you know, it was good. But I was just like, that's when you start to really realize, like, who are your real friends. Because they'll praise you, like, when something bad is happening, or not praise you when something bad is happening, but like, they'll like
Show up.
Yeah, like,
Lift you up, show
yeah,
up,
like, when something bad is like happening, but like, when it's something good, they're not gonna give you your credit. You know what I mean? They'll rather see you down. Yeah, they'll rather see you down than they want to see you up. So that's what I really started to like seeing as like being in my 20s and like having friends. So I'd rather cut them out now before I take them all the way with me. You know? For just having that toxic with me.
Yeah. I think for me, it's more of like, I am so afraid of making my friends mad, because I'm afraid that if I were to bring something up that bothers me, that then they'll like leave.
Deny it?
Yeah. Like, they'll either say like, that didn't happen, like, that they could take that road to where, like, make me think I'm crazy, like, you know, kind of gaslight me, or they just use it as their excuse to leave, and they just don't try to face the problem. They just leave because it's easier to leave.
Like, I'm trying to say be manipulative. No. What's the other word? It's a word.
Gaslighting? No.
Narcissistic. Is that the word?
Probably so.
I don't know. I don't know. It's hard. Friendships are hard. Relationships are hard. And I think, especially right now, like in your 20s, is where we need it so badly. Like, we need to have those strong, like, uplifting relationships with other girls, other women, because we need that community. Because right now is a crazy time in our lives, and it's hard to go through it alone. And it's much easier to go through it with somebody, or go through it, or have somebody to like walk with you through it who's already been through it. And so yeah, that's where I'm kind of at. Like, I'm trying to find more of that community, or even just building that community. But also, I'm just scared. Like, I'm just scared it's not gonna last. That's what I'm scared of, is friendship's not lasting.
I'm scared of I'm more afraid of a friendship breakup than I am of my actual breakup.
1000%. I get so invested. I literally will, like, and the thing is, I don't really know why most of my friendships ended. The ones that ended, like, ugly, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like, there were those who, like, we just drifted apart. And I don't think I ever cried about them. Like, every now and then I'm like, man, I miss them. Like, I miss our friendship. But I never cried over them. There are those friendships that tore me to pieces whenever we broke
cried
up.
for days.
Yeah. Like,
Because like I
thought it was the end of the
that was, like, your
world.
best friend, you know, like, that was, like, the person like you went to for everything. They know your deepest and darkest secrets, and now you're just not friends anymore. And it's just like,
it's weird. And I couldn't even tell you why most of them happened. There's one that I know what happened, but like
they don't
the
talk
rest of
about
them,
it, you know?
yeah, the rest of them, like, I couldn't even tell you like what it is that set it off. It just, one day we weren't friends anymore, even though I know it was something. But like, looking back, was it really that big of a deal? Was it really worth ruining a friendship over?
See, and like I seen a post, like me and my cousin were just talking about this the other day. It was this post like on Instagram or something. It was like on a ghetto page. And like the post was like, you'll give that boy so many chances after he's done you so wrong, but you won't give your closest friend another chance. You know what I mean? Like, females will end their friendships over sometimes the dumbest stuff, but you'll give that boy chance after chance after chance after chance. Like, me and my cousin were literally just talking about that like last week, and I was like, you know what? Like, that's crazy. Like, I never thought about it like that.
Yeah.
So if you give that boy 1,000 chances, you can give your friend 1,000 chances. Well, depending like what happened.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's just scary. First of all, being a girl is scary. Second of all, being a girl in your 20s is scary.
You don't know what's going on.
It is literally
Like honestly, do you have life figured out right now?
No,
Do you have
absolutely.
life
I
figured
have no idea what I'm
out? I don't know
doing.
what I'm doing with my life right now.
I have not a clue.
I know.
I
Show
literally-
up to work and feed a dog every day.
I don't even know what I'm like. What I'm working towards. Like, I have no idea. I thought I did, but now I don't. Like, I don't know if that's even right.
Like, did you go to school what you wanted to be? Like, did you go to
No.
school for what you wanted to be? Like,
Well,
you know.
well, yes, but I'm not doing that now.
See, so then it's like,
So it's like,
is going to college really worth it?
for some people, no, and that's just like the society we live in now.
I feel like the pressure is to go to college so that you can have the degree to get money.
No, literally, it hangs in my office. That's
Literally, all I've learned is like, I'm just trying to get my name on a piece of paper to please the next man.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, like, I'm
Yeah.
doing it for myself, but I'm really doing it at the end of the day.
Well, and even what's crazy, we talked about this at lunch. Something that, so Kaylin's husband does computer, like, software engineer, whatever. Like, he makes software, basically. Well, he has a degree for that, but beyond that degree, he had a really hard time finding a job because he didn't have experience.
Yeah.
So, like, with a lot of things,
See?
not just that, but like, if you've got the paper, that doesn't guarantee you a job.
Exactly.
If you don't have the experience, well, how do you
But
even
how am
get
I
the
supposed to get the experience if you don't give me the chance? you
here's
know?
my piece of paper of all the classes I took. How is that not experience enough?
Exactly.
And yeah,
So it's like you try to go out and get a big girl job.
Yeah.
But they said, no, because you don't have the experience. Well,
or even with
Or you have no
teaching.
passion.
yeah.
Yes. Even with like the reason I'm not a teacher is because one of the reasons is because I couldn't pass the test. I took 4 years of all the teaching classes. I put in the hours. I did the student teaching. couldn't
then you
pass the
still have to take a
test.
test at the end. But like,
Exactly.
why do I need
Yeah.
to take a test and I've already
That you have to pay for.
That you literally have to
and
pay
you've already
for.
spent thousands of dollars on tuition.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't
Crazy.
know. I think literally the world is a scam. That's why
crazy.
if I get this 10 mil, I'm just leaving the face of the earth.
Yes.
I'm leaving the earth.
That's why I'm a stay-at-home wife, because I have done my fair
That'd
stuff.
be a sham.
Move to the moon.
I would get bored.
Well, hopefully I'd have kids to take care of, or at least a dog. But like, if I was a stay-at-home wife, okay, this is a topic for another time. Okay, the last thing I wanted to say is just that, for me personally, I'm 22, right? But like, I don't feel like I fit in with that group. First of all, I'm out of college. I'm still working a part-time job. Barely making rent, first of all. But like, also, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So as I'm trying to find this community, you know, like there's things that you can go out and there's groups that you can go out and join. I didn't really do that in college. Like I didn't really join the orgs. I did one org and I thought I made friends in it. And then, you know, after we were done doing our thing, we weren't friends anymore. Shocker. So out of college, like I don't really have that community, and I'm trying to find that community by either going to church. Like I've been going to church with Maddie.
Come to my church one day.
Where do you go to church?
Pastor Sean, tell them to come to our church.
But I don't know, like I don't feel like I fit in anywhere, because I don't feel like I'm not a college student anymore. Like I'm not in that group, but I'm also don't feel like I am in the young adult group yet. It's like I'm in this weird in between, still trying to like adjust to
I'm
my
in the kid group.
like what I don't even know, like where am I in life? Where do I fit in? I don't know. Not a clue. I have no clue. That's girlhood.
Yeah, girlhood is crazy.
Mic drop. Boom.
Don't drop it for Loda.
Don't drop it. $300.
That could have been a whole podcast episode.
Yeah, honestly. That's good. Yeah. Okay, well, do we want to do like 2 more questions then?
Yeah. Let's go ahead and finish them up.
What you think?
Yeah.
You're the boss.
Girl.
All
Once I start
right.
making this money, I am.
Next one.
Hold on. Can we get a commercial break?
Stanley, please sponsor us. No. You gotta cut that out.
I'm gonna like cut this out. I'm gonna cut it out.
Simply water. Please.
Wait, you said Stanley. I just said Stanley. I'm gonna cut this out and like I'm gonna add it like into like the intro part. That was funny though.
Wait, we got the cheers. Simple Water sponsored us. Okay, next question.
Okay. Simply modern. I'm
Good
so
soup.
sorry. I love your cups.
I don't.
Girl, you bought 2 bags from them.
Cut that out. Okay, next question. What advice would you give your younger self?
Gosh.
You wrote these.
I am my younger self. What do you mean?
Okay. Advice I would give my younger self is to not let people use you. I'm being so serious.
Yeah.
And I'm 22.
Like, are you gonna tell your younger self how to not let people use?
Yes.
Okay, how?
Like if someone asks you for something, if someone asks you for something, the answer is no. I used to be a very giving person. Like if someone asks you something, oh yeah, you can have it. Yep. And the words are, you'll get it back. I never got it back.
I tried never expect it back.
And like, so like, that's like,
But there comes a point.
yeah, like literally, I think that's what like I would be. I would like I say, I'm very like one of those like, I have a good heart. So, you know, like if I see someone needing something, I'm going to give it to you because that's just what I am. But then eventually it'll come back and bite you in the butt.
Yeah. Yep.
So like,
Eventually you have nothing else to give.
yeah, like if I could go back in time and like do my younger self over again, I would. Cause like, there's just so much stuff that I could like save myself from that I'm in now. Like the situations that I'm in now, like credit. That's something they need to learn about in school.
Last dollar.
Man, I would have never bought nothing. And like people say it now, like my like aunt and stuff, like they be like, you're so frugal, like cheap. And like I'm so cheap now is because I finally started to learn out like what money is, you know, like inflation, groceries.
Yep.
Like if the amount of money I spend on groceries a month is crazy.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's what I would give my younger self. Don't be so kind. Which that sounds so like cold hearted.
Let people take advantage of you.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like literally, don't be so kind.
That's mine would be that too. Like, don't be
A giver.
like a doormat. Like, don't let people push
Yeah.
me around, because that's like my biggest thing. Like, I'm like you. Like, I want to help people. I want to do as much as I can. But at what point do you get taken advantage of? Where, okay, you said
Enough
you
is
could.
enough.
Yeah, you said you could do this, so I expect it every time. Or like, I know that I can get what I want if I say this to you, or if
Yeah.
I make you feel bad. And so it's like I would go back and do that. And then also, shout out to my mom. I would go
love
back
Jenny.
and, yes, I would go back and make sure she didn't give me a freaking bowl cut in elementary school.
Bro, I gotta see that.
Sister was not helping me out.
Oh, please.
It was horrible.
Mocha is crazy. Dora.
No, legitimately, I was her for Halloween one year. I had the bangs and everything.
KMS. KMS.
You can't say that.
That's why you say KMS.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh.
My advice to my younger self would be to not compare myself to others.
That's me.
Because I would give myself the same advice, because I kind of feel like we all had the same we had the same experiences growing up.
Wow.
Because like, of course I would tell myself not to be a doormat, because I'm still doing that these days. But I would tell myself not to compare myself to others, because especially right now, I find myself comparing like what I look like to other people my age, what I'm doing right now to other people my age, like where I'm at in my career, how well I've done in school, like just all the things. And it's not good for my mental health. And so if I had told my younger self not to do that, I would be a much happier person.
Probably more confident.
Definitely more confident. Definitely.
I gotta take you already did it.
Did you already do it?
Yeah, I went first.
Oh, yeah. Don't be kind.
Don't be
Right, but to a certain extent, like
Yeah.
that's what I would have to tell my younger self.
You can't fill somebody else's bucket up if yours is empty.
That's what my counselor
Never thought
told me.
about that. You're a counselor?
Yeah.
Oh, mine is.
Who do y'all go to for therapy? Because I'm trying to find a therapist.
I'll tell you off camera.
No, mine is good. Okay. Last question. Which one, or y'all want to do a different one?
What's
The closing.
The closing one? Okay. All right.
Final question of the night.
Final
and I'm
question.
going home and go memes.
I need to go get me some foods.
Probably should
I've
go
been
to sleep.
fasting. Like, I'm fasting this whole week.
That sounds miserable.
I'm so miserable right now. You know how bad I want to wing. And tomorrow's Thursday. I want to go to Wings and More and eat it.
Dude, I've been wanting wings and more for the past 2 days, and then I get back from lunch, and granted, we went to McAllister's for Bridget's birthday, and I was like, love McAllister's. I walk in the office, and Burley went and got wings and more, and I was like, dude, you're kidding.
Is Wings and More still open right now?
They probably close at 10.
Yeah. Only on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They're closed.
Yeah. Tomorrow for lunch?
Leave me out of this.
Yeah, I'll be
You
there.
can come?
You can come.
I just told you I'm fasting.
I thought you said
Does that just mean you're not eating at all?
Huh?
You're not eating at all?
Oh, like this morning for breakfast I had overnight oats.
Okay, so skip your breakfast and have
No,
lunch.
I'm not. Oh, yeah, I'm not trying to eat out. Like I'm not trying to eat out.
Oh.
Although I did have Roadhouse, but I had salmon, rice, and broccoli.
Make an exception.
I can't.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Why don't you just bring your food?
Yeah, bring your food to the office. We'll go get
Eat
our
with
food.
us.
I'm gonna be at the gym.
Okay, last
I'm getting my hair done
question.
tomorrow. I'm getting my hair done because right now I look like a naked mole rat. Not a
Turn on.
ghost.
That's weird.
Speaking of ghosts, have y'all seen the TV show Ghosts?
No.
Shameless plug, y'all have to watch Ghosts. It's so funny. Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay. What is one piece of advice, or we'll switch it up. What's one piece of advice or a favorite quote you would give the people listening? What's your like final word if you couldn't say anything else at all? This was like all that's left of you. No tomorrow. What would you say?
I have one.
That was fast.
What? I live by this.
No, that's great.
It's like so many just went into my head. I don't
No, same.
Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. Kevin Durant.
I like it.
Like, that's something literally that I've like lived by.
Yeah.
Is like hard work will always be talent. Yeah. You.
That's solid. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the thing that's like been my little mantra, whatever, right now. Give yourself grace, because Jesus does.
Mic drop. Well, mine would be my word of the year, renew. I know you can't see it, but
Put it up to the camera then. Focus.
renew. Basically, just over the past, last year and then going into this year, it was hard. We've all talked about life's been hard, and just like being in a new season of life, there's a bunch of renewal. And so just like remembering that every day is new, that every day God has given you a new day on this earth and new things to just be excited about. And so like even in those bad days, you have to know that there's like good things coming.
The good outweighs the bad.
Yes, exactly. And so like renewing your mindset that there are positive things, renewing your mindset, renewing your day of just like everything's gonna be okay. So that's my word for the year and trying to live it out.
So good.
Poetry snaps. Well, I think that concludes the
Wait, there's one more thing we should talk about real quick.
what?
Boys.
Next episode.
Yeah, tune in next. I'm not gonna say next week because
Yeah, please don't mind us again.
I live a bit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Funny thing is, we were supposed to do this podcast like almost a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all me. It's all me. But thanks for tuning
Actually,
in.
it's on whoever delivers microphones.
Girl, I just had to go get these from the store. I was just lazy. Bought these from Target.
Avalon is using this year to be honest.
Yes, and not procrastinate.
Tell me how that goes.
But thank you guys for tuning in to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the first, I don't want to call it a co-host, but special guests. And hopefully there'll be more to come. Y'all see more of them probably the next episode. Bye.
Bye.
In the video. Cut the cameras. Cut the cameras.
Okay,